Guys, welcome back again. All right, so we'll continue from when we stopped the last time. So the last time we solved the question on equivalent fractions. This was where we stopped, right? So today we're going to proceed one more, right, to solve more questions on that. All right, so today we're moving on. For each of these equivalent fractions, write the value of the question mark in the provided box. So I have 4 over 6, right? And question mark over 9, right? So I have 4 over 6 equal, have a question mark over 9. So what happened here for us to get 9, right? So now if you check, it will be quite difficult for us to start thinking of a number, right? If you multiply this by 3, you're not going to get 9. If you multiply by 2, you're not going to get 9 as well. So what do we do? If we divide here by 2 and multiply by 2, have a question mark. So what do we do in this case? I think to make things easier for us and not to waste so much time, what we could do is to say 4 over 6 equal x over 9. So for a situation where you can't think of anything, you're not thinking of, you've checked multiplication, whether it was multiplied, whether it was divided, you couldn't think of anything. The best thing to do is to replace there by x, and you're going to make use of your algebra. So it simply means cross multiply. 4 times 9 is equal to 6x. This is 36 equal to 6x. So divide both sides by 6, right, by the coefficient of x. Here will cancel, here will cancel, so that x is equal to 6. Is that okay? So which means that this is equal to 6 over 9, right? And now we can think of something right there. So we'll have that the value of x is what? Is 6. So the value here is equal to 6, right there. All right, so let's proceed. Remember what I did? I just cross multiplied. 9 times 4 is 36, then dividing both sides. So the next thing I have is, can I clean this one, please? So that value there is 6. That will give us 6 actually. All right, so for the next one, I have 2 over 5, right? 2 over 5 equals 7 plus 3, that's 7 plus x. So what do we do in this situation? So I have 2 over 5. I will complete this. Just follow me and see what I'm going to do now. This is 2 over 5 is equal to 7 plus 3 is 10 all over 37 plus, let's call here x. Now, but something can be done, so we don't have to stress ourselves applying our knowledge of algebra. If here is 10, it means that something was multiplied to 2. And what was that? It's something like saying 10 divided by 2, which is 5, which means we multiplied 2 by 5. Therefore, I'm going to have 2 times, let's go down a bit. We're going to have 2 times, this means we're going to have 2 times by 5, right? All over 5 times 5. Why am I multiplying by 5? Because here was multiplied by 5 to get 10. Equivalent fraction says whatever you do to the numerator, do to the denominator. Always bear this in mind whenever you are simplifying fractions that has to do with equivalence. Working on equivalent fraction. This is 10 over 37 plus x. No problem. Let's continue. So this is 10 over 25 is equal to 10 over 37 plus x. Now the question is, what will be the value of x? What can I do to x? What can I do to get x? I mean to say, if here is 25, it means that we'll have to subtract something from 37 for us to get 25. And what is that thing that we could do? We can just say 37 minus 25, right? And that will give us what? 12, right? I can just say 37, right? Let me write it here. 37 minus 25 equal 12. But the challenge here is that you have a symbol here which is plus. You can't possibly write 37 plus 12 because that will be bigger than 25, which means that the sign that should be here, that our x will be minus 12, right? X will be minus 12. See the reason why I said that x will be minus 12 and not 12. If you write 37 plus 12, it will be bigger than our denominator, and that is not true. So what we can do is to say 10 over 25 is equal to 10 over 37 plus, open bracket, minus 12. But we know that plus times minus is equal minus. Therefore, we can simplify this further, right? So that we can have something like 10 over 25 is equal 10 over 37 minus 12, right? So the value there is minus, so that 37 minus 12 is going to give us 25. So going back to the question that we were asked earlier, right, you will see that the value here will be equal to what? Minus 12. That's the value here, right? Because I've just shown you that 37 minus 12 is going to give us what? 25. And remember how I did this? I actually saw that I have 10 here when I add 7 plus 3, which means that something was multiplied to 2 to get 10 based on equivalent fraction. That thing that was multiplied, I had to do it for the two of them. I had 25, which means I have to subtract something from 37 to get 25. And that is 27 minus 25 equal 12. However, this is plus sign, right? You cannot say plus 12 because that will be bigger than 25. And that's why I had to say that we will need to put x to be minus 12, right? So that 37 minus 12 equal 25. And that's how I got that my answer here is going to be what? Minus 12, right? So I think it's already 6 minutes, right? And the next question is a long one as well. It's a word problem, so I think it's all fine that we'll drop it right here, right? Yeah. See you in the next class. Remember, this is Sismo Tutors, where learning knows no limit. Bye bye. See you in the next class.